Hi everyone, this video is to help the students who are going to log into the Mindspark English for the first time. So the URL for Mindspark English is same as Mindspark Maths. The recommended browser for Mindspark English is Google Chrome. So each child is going to get a username. Please type your username here and then the password. So once you type the password, if you have subscribed to both Maths and English, then you will be getting a screen like this. I want to do English as of now. So I'll click on English. And then this is the landing screen of Mindspark English. So this is my weekly target. I'll explain all these features as we go through the video. To start off, I need to click on the classroom. And then I'll be getting a reading passage to read on. So if I click on read on, this is the title of the passage. And then the passage comes up. So I have to read the passage carefully, and then once I read off, I need to click on the arrow and then it will take me forward. So while reading the paragraph, if I have any doubt, for example, let's say I don't know the meaning of despair. So I can click on dictionary and then this word will appear here. So I can even add to my dictionary. So next time I want to refer this word, I can click on dictionary and I can click on D and that word will be here. So I'll move on here. Now once I finish my passage, I can read the passage or leave it. Now it will give me questions. Now while attempting the questions, if I have any doubts that I want to read the passage again, I can click here and then read the passage. Now while attempting the question, the dictionary feature will not work. So if I think that C is the right answer, I picked C option, but here it says A is the right answer. So Mindspark is going to give me the explanation for it. I need to read the explanation and then click on the next. So this is how I will do questions in Mindspark English. This denotes the number of Sparkies. For every 3 correct questions that I do consecutively, I'll be getting 1 Sparky. For every 5 questions that I do consecutively correct, I'll be getting 2 Sparkies. This is the session report. So if I click here, I'll get to know which all questions I did for the day and then I can revise those. This is the logout button. I can click here and then log out of the session. This shows that I have spent 18 minutes, 19 minutes in my Mindspark English. Now, once I hit the 20-minute mark, I can click on menu and start practicing my grounds. But if I click on grounds now, it will say that this feature will be enabled after spending 20 minutes in the classroom. The maximum time that a child can spend in a classroom session is 30 minutes. Once the 30-minute mark is over, a message like this will be displayed. So after that, you can click on the grounds and then you can see that the grammar exercises for you will be opened up. So for example, if you want to practice nouns, you can click on nouns and then you can follow the instructions. So there will be a story related to nouns. You have to do this first and then introduction to nouns and then a practice session. So now if you click here, it will take you to the stories. So you have to follow step by step. Similarly, you also have a feature called as Mindspark Writer. wherein you can write essays. So once you click on start new essay, you can either choose a topic which is available here or write any topic of your own. So if you want to write about my family, you can just write the heading here and then start the essay. So you can write your essay here. The minimum word limit for an essay is 30 words. You can save and then come back and later edit it. Or if you have finished the essay, you can submit it. Thank you.